I sort of refused a number of invitations to be involved in civil disobedience for a long time. But it seemed like the right thing to do at the time, to block the gates so that trucks couldn't go in. I'm actually someone who never much breaks the law if I don't have to. I mean, I guess I've had the odd parking fine, but to deliberately break the law like that really goes against the grain. But I was, by that stage, utterly convinced it was the right thing to do, and if I could hold them up for several days, I would have. The Australian Religious Response to Climate Change, or ARC, is a multi-faith religious organisation addressing climate change. People from the Buddhist faith, Baha'i, Islamic, Jewish, Hindu, and the different Christian faiths. We have a responsibility to look after the gift that God has given us, and at the moment we're collectively anyway trashing it. If Christians stand by and just think, oh well, it's none of our business, none of our business doesn't cut it anymore. It is our business. This is not a question of generosity, it's a question of justice. People who suffer the most from climate change are the people in developing countries who've had the least to do with creating the problem. Also, future generations have not created the problem. So it's a scientific issue, yes, it's a political issue, but it's also a moral question. How do I live my life? What I'd really like to see is more civic engagement. That is, creating impetus for policy action. Small steps lead to bigger steps, lead to bigger steps. To start with what seems to be achievable in the near term. But think bigger than we've got to change our light bulbs. My love for my grandchildren is what really fuels the strength of my passion for climate change and doing something about it. They can't do anything about it. They don't even know what climate change is, and yet I know it's going to affect their lives a lot more than it's ever affected mine.